Alright guys, I'm getting better with the knife grinding, but the jig that I use, I just took a piece of freaking angle, bent it, and you can see it's, it's not perfect, it's makes it a lot better, but it isn't good enough. So I think what I'm going to do is make up an angle grinding jig out of this piece of maple that I have for turning rolling pins. Cut it off, I don't know, 3-4 inches long. We'll put a step in for the blade, and then we'll put a bevel in on the bottom, and hopefully that will give me a repeatable grind. And if that works, then what I can do is use this wood as a mold and cast a piece of aluminum or something to be a little more durable. I just did the outside profile, made sure that we're square all the way around. Looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that step in. I'm going to leave the step kind of high because in case I have shorter blades, I think that's going to be important. So a little higher than I thought I was going to put in there, but I'll go ahead and mark this. And I like that. I'll go ahead and mark this all the way across so they know how deep to sand it out. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, got it ground out. I think that's so the good. Idea is I should be able to set that right in there and have a good profile or a good step to hold the blade open at any position. What I need to do now is go ahead and take this, if you were the sander, take this and I want to tip it in 10 degrees. So we'll do a little math to figure out what I got to take off the bottom and mark it up. Well, you know, kids, when you're in school saying, I don't know why I need to learn this geometry stuff, you need to learn it, man. Tangent equals opposite over adjacent. Tangent of 10 degrees is opposite over 1.125. Work that all out. I need to come up 0.198, which is somewhere between 3/16 and a quarter. So we're going to mark that up somewhere in there. I don't mind being a little steeper. I don't want to be shallower. So we're going to mark that a little bit more than 3/16, but not quite a quarter. Here's the mark on both sides. Made sure that knife sits here. It's going to tip into the blade, so we'll get it on the grinder and we'll sand that off and see what we end up with. Alright, there it is. There's my angle on the bottom. I cut back a little bit up there just so I have room to work. It's all done by hand, so who knows if it's any good, but we're going to give it a try. Alright, so it's working really well. I got to remember to hold the blade out here so that when I roll it at the end, I'm not hitting the wood against the grinder. Works pretty well. Alright, here's my second one. I made it a little bit shorter, and the angle is a little steeper. You can see that or not. There we go. So this one will tip it a little bit more than this one will. Just give me a full flat grind probably. We calculated that to be 20. This is probably more in the 30 degree range. I really didn't calculate it. We'll give it a try and see how it goes.